CaribGamer.com, your boy Ruscle and Joye
Styk.
Styk. Yes, sir. We're here to interview my friend Isaiah Triforce Johnson.
I never met the guy.
She never met the guy, but we did a thing on Skype, you know, doing it real big, you know, because, you know, he's a big businessman. He's in the States.
Let's be honest though, it was real big. And this is the internet. Everybody has a short attention span, so we're gonna cut it down. Let's make it into a nice, you know, succulent meal for them.
Yeah.
Let's see. The appetizer was, who is Triforce Johnson?
Team owner, an eSports ambassador, a member of eSports Foundation, Guinness World Record holder, and entrepreneur.
Fangirling.
Yeah.
Then we got into like the salad starter, and we were like, Triforce, tell us, what are you up to these days? I mean, what should we be looking out for?
I got a movie coming out, yeah, named Triforce. You know, CNN is picking it up. It's about a bio of my life, you know, my ups and downs, you know, doing it really big.
Very impressive. And that was the summary. Yay, team! We did really good with that. We did really good with that. I'm impressed. We did that because we know your attention span is short and not because we messed up the sound for that part of it. But yeah. But let's get to that interview with Triforce. Actually, we should say Isaiah Triforce Johnson. Until he changes his middle name again. It's epic and you guys should definitely check it out. So let's, how do we make it switch?
No.
Watch.
See,
No?
you're supposed to just look
Do this?
No, look this way. Look this way. Look this
CEO,
way.
he knows these things.
You gotta look this way. It's right over there. Alright, CaribGamer.com. I'm here with Joye Styk.
Hey.
And we're here with the one, the only, my friend, Isaiah Triforce Johnson. What's going on, man?
Thank you for having me.
No, man. I know we lost touch, but I'm glad we keeping in touch. I saw that you're in our group, our Caribbean Gamer Network. That's pretty awesome. That Guinness World Record, one where you were playing with Tetris. Epic thing, man. Congratulations. Good job. I need to know, and I want to know, how do you prepare yourself to do a Guinness World Record? And honestly, like, how does one get involved in dealing with the Guinness World Record? And I mean, I saw how tired you was. How do you prepare your mind? And just basically walk me through this whole process you had with the Guinness World Record.
Okay, well, it's kind of difficult to get someone else. I can only speak for myself. I've been doing stuff like that. I look young and I'm sexy. But that's kind of
I'm gonna let you guys talk about it right now.
Seriously speaking, I'm 39 years old. I come from the retro gaming age. A lot of people think I come from the fighting game community, and I don't. I just have a lot of players, or I had a lot of players that are from the fighting game community scene, and I supported them and their competitive endeavors in that particular field. But coming from the retro age, I've always played marathon games. I haven't done a marathon in years. So, you know, the way you saw me, that's rare. I actually stood up for 41 hours because right after that I had to go to Sirius XM eSports and do an interview there. I didn't get any sleep until 11 o'clock that morning. So I was up from 7 a.m. Wednesday morning and went to sleep 11 p.m. Thursday night. And thanks to Catalyst Mints, and I'm not trying to like plug my sponsor, but that really helped me. Those mints are really good. It has a natural ingredient in there called the Siberian urethra. It's a Russian root. But my ambition to represent African people around the world is what drives that, and my people in the Council of Arcadia. Shout outs to everybody at EMP who pushes me. Guys from 8-Way Run, Combat Network, Wes, KDZ, Robin, Lance, Todd Rogers, so many other people, Jagan. There's a lot of people.
You ain't in trouble with calling names, you know that, right?
I know for a fact that those guys believe in me, so I can't fail them, because without them I won't be in these positions to kind of help continue to push the goal. So I always keep that in mind, that I'm not just doing this for me, I'm doing this for other people who support me and believe in the causes that I'm trying to do. So I got to make it happen. So I have that driving force that's always pushing. And I guess if I could tell anyone what to do, is find the driving force that pushes you and use that as your anchor and your foundation and let it push you.
All right, thanks.
I appreciate that. And I mean, obviously you have your passions and your motivations and all the things that are driving you right now. I was trying to look up and see if one of my passions is one of your passions, and I couldn't really find anything. So I'm gonna toss it out there just in case, and you could correct me and tell me what you're doing. But obviously, you know, black faces and whatever and stuff, you know, not big as big, and you're pushing on that, great. But women in gaming. Women in gaming, I mean, you know, games are not just for boys. Obviously, it wasn't invented that way. Over the years, marketing, you know, everything's been pushed in a way, and it's become very much, at least from a media perspective, a male-driven kind of thing. Obviously, esports now being a little newer, I'm excited about it from the front that it gives us an opportunity to kind of start again. You know, it's like that first time, you know, you played a console or something. It's like that first time. Like, we get to set the stage and create what it looks like. And so it doesn't have to be an all-boys field at the start anymore. Yeah. You know, we can get out there and actually have, you know, create the diversity from the get-go a little more. But on that front, though, I mean, how much females in gaming, I mean, I don't know if your crew, you know, you've had, because I've not really found much, but how many female, I mean, you know, do you have females that, you know, you're admiring or looking at or saying, you know, hey, that person could be solid in our crew or not? Or, I mean, what's your take on the whole women in the esport arena?
All right, well, let me start. This is going to be a long one. Let me start on this.
No.
All right. Women in gaming, all right. Esports, or the culture of video games, goes nowhere without women. This is not me trying to pander to females. This is just me looking at it from society.
But it's humanity, a good start, though. It's
humankind cannot go anywhere without women. Women are the backbone of society. They're the gods of human beings. Without women, we're dead. I don't know where this man is the most powerful. I don't know where that came from. I'm just going with my African spirituality here. It is the woman first, period. But that's another thing. We're not going to go there, right? But for gaming, I've always been a supporter of women. We have a division called the Valkyries of Arcadia. That's why I give a shout out to Robin. She's our captain commander. My fiance in Jamaica, Sashan, she's the empress. And we've always been a supporter of women in gaming. Women add a level of culture to gaming that cannot be done by men. Now, I didn't say it's hard to be. It cannot be done by men. It's just impossible. The reality behind it is that women, when it comes to marketing, market video games on levels men just cannot.
Men can't market. I agree. I don't want to say man.
That's just the reality to it.
Yeah,
they advertise, they push the cultural aspect of gaming. I'm so tired of the sausage fest in men and the egotistical
sausage
stories.
Fest. I agree.
I like to get the view of women and what they go through. There's a movie called No Princess in a Castle, and it's literally, that movie is literally about the struggles of female fighting through the video game industry and the competitive sphere of gaming to showcase to express their stories and their contribution to gaming. And I find that far more interesting than the same, destroyed you in video games. And at my age, I've heard that for like 30-something years, and that's mad corny. That's just me. Like, no matter which country you go to, it's the same stuff over and over again. And women add another dynamic, another layer to it that adds a certain level of diversity and versatility for the culture of competitive gaming and just gaming as a whole. So we can't go anywhere without our women in gaming. Where we are right now, you think esports and video games is big? This is the tip of the iceberg. When women find their way in gaming, and they will. This is not it. This is a when. And when they do, it's just like Elvis, Michael Jackson, the Beatles, Prince, any one of those guys. Whoever takes care of the women will take care of them. These guys are gods, not because of the men, because the women said so. These guys have dominated their industries because of women. Women run everything. That is the reality. Guys can sit here and talk about all of that, whatever. But if you ask a gaming guy, yo, you have a choice between having a wife who's a normal woman who goes to work and whatever, or she plays video games just as hard as you and she's sexy. They're going to pick option 2 10 out of 10 times. All the time. All the time. They're going to pick that option all the time.
All right, well, I want to send a shout out to the FIFA team. When we were at VXG, them boy pulled a really clutch win. The Silverbirds, right?
Oh, the Silverbirds, yes.
Yes.
These guys, they play FIFA for Empire K. They represent the entire division for EMP, and they're doing it up in Jamaica.
I just recently saw Digicel hiring Bolt, Usain Bolt, as the face of Digicel. And I've heard that he participated, or he has a team for FIFA, right?
They didn't just recently. They've always had him as an ambassador for Digicel. And there was a tournament last year called In Control. And the gentleman, there's a guy who ran it. His name is Billy Z. He's like the guy that runs that tournament. And Usain Bolt was a part of their event as like one of the people who was there. There was a lot of different what's the word for this, celebrities there, and he was one of them. He actually plays FIFA. He also plays Call of Duty and so forth. And they had an event this year which was called In Control Triple Play, where Digicel was a part of the event, and Usain Bolt had a Call of Duty team that competed in the event. So yeah, he's definitely into gaming. I don't want to say how hardcore he is or how hardcore he isn't, but he's definitely he definitely plays video games competitively, and Call of Duty and FIFA is the games I know that he plays that he likes, because I had a brief conversation with him at all of the events. So I've been to all of the esports tournaments that Usain Bolt's been to in Jamaica, and when I go by, I give him his props. Big ups to him for winning the Olympics, winning all 3 gold medals, 100, 200, and 400, and going triple back-to-back Olympics for the 100. So he's definitely a supporter of competitive gaming, and it would be great if Digicel can use him as some type of ambassador to push. Because in America, you have guys like Rick Box, Shaquille O'Neal, and other sports celebrities that support esports. Yeah. So for the Caribbean, Usain Bolt would be the perfect guy for this. The perfect person.
2016, you are where you are. Obviously, you've been trailblazing. There's no roadmap to trailblazing, okay? You're gonna have your pitfalls, your ups and your downs. If I only gave you 30 seconds to go back to the past, 1996, before you even took this thing competitive, esport was a word, but you didn't know what it would be yet. You haven't done all of this yet. You had that opportunity. 2016 Triforce goes back, 1996. I give you 30 seconds to tell yourself something. What's that one thing that you wish you could have told yourself back then, 1996, to come forward to where you are now, even stronger maybe than what you are now?
I would congratulate myself.
At 1996.
Yes, 1996. I am proud that no matter how hard it rained, I withstood the pain. That's what I tell myself.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I have a question, right? With esports in the Caribbean as it is right now, I want to know, if I as a gamer want to become a pro gamer, what would your advice be to me?
The idea to become a pro gamer in the Caribbean, it requires you to create a network for social media, create a splash page for your for a website to promote yourself, your talents and stuff like that. And that's easy because you can just go to GoDaddy and create your own splash page, which is like your digital resume, your electronic press kit. That's what I do. If you go to triforcejohnson.com, that site's built off of GoDaddy, and it really shows a resume for myself. Create a YouTube page, Twitter, Instagram, share your pictures, share your experience as a gamer. When you go to video game tournaments, record yourself. You get any type of footage of you playing. Win or lose, none of that matters. What matters is creating content and managing content to showcase to your fan and build a following that's going to support your career as a competitive gaming. Practice, practice, practice. And use your wins, however few and far they are between, or as many as you can, to really take that. And it's not about what you win, but it's about what you do with the win. So like when I do things like setting world records and winning video game championships, or my esports team does stuff like that, those things are privileges. I take that and I try to market that to bring me resources and finances so I can help the next generation, build schools, do charities, get clothing to those who are less unfortunate, get food to those who are less unfortunate, use technology to teach children. It's about what you do. That's really what it comes to. And when you do that, you inspire other people to support and follow you in your endeavors. When you just, something, I just want to be the best. I want to win a championship. I want to be at the LCS standing there with my team, holding up the championship. I guess that's cool if you're looking at it from yourself, but it's selfish. You're not going to get far with it. And even if you do, you're a one-hit wonder, and then you'll fade out and no one will remember you. It's about being remembered. So it's not about what you win. It's what you do with that win to be remembered.
All right, cool.
Cool. Well, I personally, whenever I do, any kind of session with Russ, I like to do the close off with what I call quick sentences. So that one sentence answer to the topic I give you. So I'm going to give you something. We have 5 countdown. Just give me your 1 second pitch on it, okay? 1 sentence pitch. One. With me?
One.
All right? Okay, 1 sentence. Not 1 minute, 1 sentence. Real short. Okay, so here's our 5 countdown. Question 1. If they remember nothing else about Triforce, you hope everybody knows what? 1 sentence.
That I support everyone on the planet that wants to drive to be something in life.
Awesome.
No hate from Triforce. I like that.
I like that.
Number 2.
Number 2.
You have a lot of things on the radar, but what's the number 1 thing you're pushing for everybody to support right now?
The number 1 thing I'm pushing for everyone to support right now is the rise of Africa in esports.
Rise of Africa. Okay. The best game to play right now, if you ain't playing anything else, this is the one game everyone should be playing according to you right now.
Right now.
Hear it.
I want to hear this.
The one game everyone should be playing right now. Oh boy, here we go.
The fanboys are listening.
This is actually difficult. The one game everybody should be playing right now. Why do I got to support these people? Street Fighter 5.
Street Fighter
5.
Okay.
That was a cop out. I'd have gone with Overwatch.
Okay.
You know something? Scratch that. Let's go with Overwatch.
So what I'm hearing is you can be influenced.
I knew it. I'm telling you, man.
Okay. Fair enough.
I love Overwatch.
Okay. Question 4 for you. And now for me, this is the easiest question, but I always ask it. I have to do it. Batman or Superman? It will color everything else you have said for the night if you choose the wrong answer, and there is a wrong answer.
Batman is the man, 50 grand and all.
Okay, so we endorse this entire interview.
This is just facts. Come on, man.
Okay, because I was gonna edit you down to like a 20-second interview if you said Superman. I'm gonna just let you know that from now. But obviously the man has a level head on his shoulder.
Yes, he said Batman. I'm
saying. Last question for the night though.
No, I said Superman.
What? So 20-second interview is what you want. Okay.
He said
so
Superman.
Edit it down to okay. Next thing you know, you'll tell me you like Aquaman. Do you like Aquaman? Oh my God. Say no.
Aquaman can beat Superman in a fight. I know that much.
Magic.
Okay.
He can. If Superman ever goes down into the ocean with him, Superman cannot win.
I agree with you. I mean, the Batman in me has to agree with that comment. You know, I have to agree, but I do not agree that you pick Superman over Batman.
No, we're gonna leave that alone though.
I'm gonna let that slide though. I'm gonna let that slide.
Obviously, you've been gaming your entire life, right? You've done it for fun. You've done it on a professional level. You know, like you say, you've supported. You've helped build the industry. But what's that one game that, you know, nobody else was sweating it, but for you, it was like, yes. It was a gem. Don't give me the cop-outs. I don't want the everybody fan favorites. But what was that underdog game that you remember playing that you just want to get that feeling again?
It's easy. And it's not one particular game. It's a series. And that's The Legend of Zelda. Hands down. There's no discussion.
I knew that was coming. I wish I could have said. No, I knew it. From time I said the underdog, I said, I knew he's going to say Zelda. I was going to say, do not say Zelda. I was 3 seconds away of saying, don't say Zelda.
If we ban Zelda, what's the next answer?
I mean, come on, it's his
If you ban Zelda, Legacy of Kain. The Legacy of the Blood Omen series.
Oh!
That game is ridiculous.
Legacy of Kain,
There
nice.
are games that have great storyline and lore, and I put that game right next to Zelda.
I respect that because I love that game too. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good game. You got gamer points for that.
All right.
Anyway.
So I liked your final 5. I definitely
Character in
have
a
to say.
video game. Who is like the person that represents me the best? It is Kain. Kain was destined for greatness, and dark forces were marshaled against him that stripped him of his destiny, and he found a way to beat back those dark forces and regain his destiny as the what's the word for this? As the balance of the scion of balance for light. That's literally my life. Literally.
You know what, Triforce? I think if we say anything else, we'll kill this interview. That's the perfect sentiment to end it on, the perfect statement to close this on. So I definitely want to say thank you for joining us. We're looking forward to what you do next because you're always doing something. You're always on the move. Good, bad, in between, and all the other. Anybody that has the drive, I always encourage them to keep going. So keep doing what you do.
Yep, and Triforce, we're going to see you on the flip side on the next tournament, all right? Definitely, right?
Definitely. You guys will definitely hear from me the next tournament. There's a big tournament, FIFA tournament coming up in Jamaica. So when that happens, I'll hit you guys up. I'll let you guys remember. I'm representing African people worldwide. This is in the United States, in Latin America, the Caribbean, and Africa. So anytime we do anything that represents us and looks good, I'm gonna always hit you guys up and let you guys know, so we can get that information out to all our people around the world to help inspire and empower them.
Okay, that's cool. Right now the credits are rolling, so do your happy dance and say all your Instagram, your Twitter, where we can find you. You know, we'll have it scrolling up on your face while you're doing your little moves. So say where we can find you, where everyone can follow you on what media.
You guys can definitely find me at on Twitter at EMP_Triforce_GM. That's my personal Twitter, or you can follow my other Twitter and Instagram at just Empire Arcadia, literally. It's just Empire Arcadia, pop up. My Facebook page is Triforce Johnson. There's only one, so you type in Triforce Johnson to pop up on Facebook, and our YouTube is also Empire Arcadia. So those are all our social media that you can follow us on.
All right, man.
All right, dude. Bye. Thanks.
Big up. Carib Gamer is out.
Thank you for having me.